Welcome back to 13 News Now at noon. Today is Wellness Wednesday, and as we embark on a new political journey with the change in administration, there's been an influx of executive actions and orders that have had a direct impact on many Americans. As people try to keep up with the latest changes, how do we navigate these emotions and these tensions as we try to keep up with those different things that are happening? So let's ask the expert here. Joining me now, we have licensed professional counselor and CEO of A New Cycle Counseling. We have Sharita Selden, and we thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
You know, there are so many things that are happening right now when it comes to like our political landscape, and people really are trying to navigate things. It can be overwhelming, but at what point are we talking political fatigue? What exactly is that?
Yes, political fatigue is when you have an overwhelming reaction to the exposure to political content and news. You know, just think about it this way. We don't feel right now that we have a safe space to go to where we can escape political news or events. If you turn on your TV, there's news. Open social media, there's a post. You know, go to a family gathering, I'm sure there's going to be a conversation about politics. And so this emotional distress causes feelings within us like anger, frustration, hostility, even sadness.
Absolutely. I mean, you think, though, at some point it goes from just being frustrated or angry or concerned to a point of fatigue. How do you know when you've kind of crossed over that line and you're actually experiencing that political fatigue?
Absolutely. Yeah, so when you begin to notice that your body has an extreme reaction to some type of content that you see, you can also experience somatic symptoms, which are often associated with anxiety, like a racing heart, racing thoughts. Muscle tension, also difficulty breathing. But the main key, though, is that these feelings are intense and frequent.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going from just emotional to now emotional and physical.
Absolutely.
Now you know it's fatigue.
Absolutely.
All right, so how do we manage this? Because, I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people that have been experiencing this, overwhelmed with everything. How do we kind of get ahead of all of this?
Right. I like to tell my clients to build yourself a peace bubble. And in order to maintain this peace bubble, there are different things that you're going to have to do. If you're trying to protect yourself and keep peace, keep a peaceful environment, then what you want to do is, like, number one, make time limitations for exposure. So you might have to say, you know what, I'm not going to watch news all day, maybe 12 o'clock news.
And then take a break.
Right, exactly. And then also, don't take things personal. You know, when we see posts, understand that we're going to see people with differing views. It's okay. Let it go. You know, also prioritize what you give your energy to. Some of us want to fight the fight, you know, and social media isn't the place to fight the fight. You're going to exhaust yourself. We also want to make sure that we are engaging in self-care. Self-care is extremely important because, you know, we're experiencing fatigue and we have to maintain our mental health as well as our physical health. So we want to make sure that we're getting enough rest, and that's one of the key things with self-care is getting enough rest. We also don't want to do the deep dive. You know, the way I look at it is if your need to know stresses you out, maybe you don't need to know.
Maybe you don't need to know.
Maybe you don't need to know. And then always be kind. You know, I think that what we're seeing right now is an overwhelming sense of frustration, hostility, and anger. And if we're kind, just think about it. If I smile at you, you're going to smile back.
Right.
You know, and that could improve somebody's day. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, months turn into years.
I feel like you just gave us advice that everybody can use. I mean, not just those experiencing political, you know, it's just very, very helpful advice for anyone.
Right.
To make sure that you're kind of setting those boundaries and being, I love that. Fantastic.
Absolutely, yes.
Thank you so much for being here. I know this is a conversation we'll continue to have as the days and the weeks go on. We appreciate you so much for kind of helping us navigate all of these challenges.
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely.